What's going on? This is BucosLocker. I'm still here. I ain't going nowhere. It's the off season, folks. I like to enjoy my off seasons. The weather's getting great here, and I'm about to get out here and enjoy a little day. About to go a little shopping. I hope everybody enjoying their off season right now, still celebrating the Super Bowl victory. I think that that ship has sailed finally. I've celebrated enough. I've enjoyed every moment of it. But as we know, once the season over with, it's on to the next season. Things must move on. Things must, sort of lack of a better word, must move on. We are in pretty much the new season now. The new season is here. Life must go on. I hope everybody's having a good week. The weather's getting good. But we got a lot to talk about this offseason, folks. It's going to be an active offseason for the Bucs. I kind of want to touch bases on it, and I'll be touching bases on it a little bit more. I'll be touching bases on it a little bit more as the offseason progresses. There's a lot of chit-chat going on. A lot of chit-chat about the Bucs roster and free agency. You're right, I am going to talk about the free agency. I just want to touch on it a little bit, though. You know what I'm saying? Because I see a lot of Bucs fans saying all kind of stuff. Who we should keep and what should happen and who should stay, who should go. I mean, goodness gracious. I done seen some stories. I done seen some unrealistic expectations. But let me ask y'all though. Let me ask my Pirates and my Sea Bandits, who the Bucs should keep? I'm very curious. This, coming in this off season, coming off a Super Bowl victory, we've had a successful season. Super Bowl of bust. Like I said, I win 11-5. I predicted that too. So I'm riding high. But I'm also a realist too. I know how my channel is. But the question remains, coming off a Super Bowl victory, what should the Bucs do when it comes to their free agency? Or who should they extend? Who should they give contracts to, right? And that's the question that everybody want to know. I've seen people say we should get J.J. Watt. I've seen people say we should keep everybody. I've seen Bucs fans say everybody gonna take a pay cut. I've seen the Bucs should get Odell Beckham. I've seen the Bucs fan base talking about go back and get Adam Humphrey. I've seen the Bucs fan base talk about go get Von Miller. Like, I've seen it all, folks. I've seen so many different stories, so many different I guess you can say, like, so many different scenarios on what the Bucs should do. Y'all know my personal opinion on this now. Remember, now, keyword is opinion. But my take on the Bucs free agency and the Bucs roster, I'm not even talking about the draft. I'm talking about signing undrafted, signing restricted free agents or unrestricted free agents or giving contract extensions. And there is a long list of major players that the Bucs gonna have to resign. They're like a little over $20 million under the salary cap. But if they sign a couple guys, that $20 million is gone. Now, Mike Evans just did a contract restructure. He just did a contract restructure. Changed his base salary for this season. It was like $17 million, but now it's like $12 million. I think he saved like $6 million on the cap. That's still not enough. Because the guys that want contracts, that want to get paid, you gotta respect that. Those guys want to get paid, and you can't get mad that they want to get paid, right? So I will say this, and my take on it, and I'm just gonna briefly kind of skim through this, because I'm driving right now. I'm gonna go into details later on in another video, but I'm gonna briefly touch on this. I don't expect everybody back. I just don't. Like, I don't expect the Bucs to sign J.J. Watt. I don't expect the Bucs to sign Von Miller. You know, I don't expect the Bucs to do a couple things, and that's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? It's just hard to keep everybody off of a Super Bowl victory. I want y'all to understand that. This is no hate on my team. I love the Bucs, but I'm also a realist. We're talking about business. A lot of you are not really talking about business. You have to look at it from a business perspective, a salary cap perspective, the years, the guarantee money, the roster bonus, the incentives. You got to factor in all these things and look at the players that's available to be re-signed or up for an extension. Here's a food for thought. Donovan Smith and Ryan Jensen both have 1 year left on their contracts. Donovan Smith at 14.5, Ryan Jensen at 10 million. That's $24.5 million tied up on 2 O-linemen, right? They're talking about extending them. You're a little over $20 million over the salary cap. So how you gonna make this work? Now, that's way out of my league, but just from a business perspective, it's going to be hard to give Donovan Smith, Ryan Jensen, and Lavonte David an extension, re-sign Shaq Barrett, re-sign Chris Godwin, or give him a franchise tag. But you got $20 million over the salary cap, under the salary cap, and you expect to do all that? It's going to be hard, folks. I want y'all to get y'all feelings together and expect some guys just don't come back. AB, re-sign Gronk. What about Cameron Brate? OJ Howard? Like, what do we do with all these guys? Fournette. I want y'all to understand, do not get your hopes up if you think everybody's going to come back. It's almost impossible just because of the sheer amount of numbers. William Golson is could be a possible casualty. Cameron Brate. They're gonna have to clear some. They're gonna have to clear some room. Now, what we don't want to do is we don't want to turn into the Saints. Kick the can down the road. Backload the contracts up. I seen somebody just said backload. Backload the contracts up. Keep backloading the contracts up. Backload the contracts up. Do not become the New Orleans Saints. That's what the New Orleans Saints did. They kept kicking the can down the road, and look at their situation. I know y'all want everybody back. Trust me, if that was a perfect world, if this COVID-19 stuff didn't happen, it could possibly happen. But I hope the Bucs do not backload contracts. Do not backload contracts. That is a room for disaster. This is why you have the draft. You got to hit on your picks. Every 5 years, it's almost like every 3 to 5 years is almost a recycle of your roster. You have to keep replenishing the roster. Because if you are stuck on trying to win now, which other Bucs clearly are, you do it again and you take the hit. Now, the Glazer family, they took a big hit this past season because they didn't recoup a lot of that money they put in with the Brady and Gronkowski. They was expecting, the revenue was expecting to get a huge boost with Brady and the Gronkowski signing, but unfortunately, the pandemic limited the revenue that the Bucs can earn off of Brady Gronkowski, and it sucks. And I'm sure that the Bucs are trying to recoup. They want to recoup a lot of that money this coming season. So are they? And then the salary cap is about $180 million. I don't expect the Bucs to re-sign everybody. It's just gonna be impossible. It's just hard to do. You know, if anybody know anything about money, you just can't go throw money out there. You have to look at it from a business aspect. The player can be great, but if he costs too much, there's nothing you can do. You gotta see some of these decisions are gonna come down to the team over the player, if that makes sense. I'm going to put the team over one player. I've always been like that. I never put the wins and losses on the player. I put the team under the win and loss category. You just can't sign a guy because you want to sign him. You got to sign the guy. It doesn't make sense for the team. That's the key that everybody got to understand. You sign the guy, does it make sense for the team moving forward? Vita's up for a contract extension. Like, all these things you got to factor in. Are you going to lean on the draft? If I was, Jason Light last couple drafts has been pretty good. A lot of starters. So if your draft track record is pretty good, why not just shoot for the draft again? 2008 or 2019, 2020 draft class, and the 2018 draft class, okay, but the 2019, 2020 draft class, and now that you got the hang of how to draft, Jason Light, why not just stick to the draft again and hit on your picks again? Especially round 1, now round 2, round 3. Now last year's round 3 draft pick was kind of a waste, Keyshawn Vaughn, but that pick might come back and help us because are they going to keep Fournette? Why? That's what you draft Keyshawn Vaughn for, so now you can just slide Keyshawn Vaughn into the role that Fournette had. I mean, we all know Ronald Jones has limitations, so you need 2 backs. So if you are drafting well, then free agency wouldn't be a problem. So I hope everybody's not making it seem like free agency is a problem for the Bucs. It's really not. If they stick to what they've been doing the last couple years, they'll be fine, minus some players. Because just as easy as you can subtract players, you can add some players through the draft or free agency or reasonable contracts. But you got to think down the road. Now, I don't know. I think we know what the business is. The Bucs are not really thinking down the road. They're thinking right now. So if they are going to just put the money into to winning again, remind you, what the Bucs have accomplished was a great feat, but it's not the norm. I want everybody to understand that. It is not the norm for teams to do what the Bucs did and win the Super Bowl. Because if that was the case, every team would do it. At the end of the day, you still got to build through the draft. You still got to build through the draft. We're talking about the NFL. It's a cycle. Every 3 to 5 years, you cycle your team. You replenish the roster with younger guys replacing the older guys. Some guys just become more expensive. I mean, let me run down the list again. Donovan Smith, Ryan Jensen, Lavonte David. These are guys that have been with the team for, more than 2 years. And they're looking for contracts. We're a little over $20 million over the salary cap. Just those 3 alone gonna eat a lot of money. Oh, we gotta resign Dominic and Sue. How? Make it make sense. This crazy. Make it make sense. I have yet to see any Bucs fan make a solid post about what the Bucs should do. I'm talking about a legit, solid post. Because every post I've seen, keep everybody. Why is it always got to keep everybody? Do you realize we got the draft? Is every player going to take a pay cut? I don't think so. I heard what Chris Godwin said. He's saying that now, but let a contract go get thrown in his face for $18, $19 million. Shaq Barrett want to get paid. Do you blame him? Coming off the playoff run he had? Do you blame Chris Godwin want to get paid? It was like, oh, the Bucs gonna franchise Chris Godwin. Okay. I'll believe it when I see it. I'll believe it when I see it. You don't think that Chris Godwin probably want to see what teams are going to offer him? You don't think Chris Godwin want to see what teams offer him as far as a contract? Why wouldn't he want to test free agency? Why would he just up and just sign a franchise tag right away? Why wouldn't he want to test the free agent market? Put yourself in his shoes. You have an opportunity to get 18, 19, possibly $20 million, and you're not even going to try to look at it because, oh, no, I'm going to take $15 million because Brady said so. Use your brains, folks. I hope you're not making business decisions like that. We're fans, and we're going to make decisions off of emotions, right? But you have to come to reality, because I'm not turning down a job that's paying me. If I'm at a job paying me really good and I'm loving the job, I mean, I know all money ain't good money, but if I can go to another place and still be happy, I'm taking the money and I'm gonna still be happy, because it's about progressing in life. 15 million versus 20 million. Do the math. We can talk about, oh, you got a chance to win the Super Bowl again and you get a chance to play with Brady again. At the end of the day, it's about that paper. Because if that was the case, folks, if you ain't about your paper, go work anywhere right now. If you got a job right now that's paying you really good and another job offer you less money, go take that job. Go take it. Let me know how it turned out. Because if you've never been recruited, you wouldn't understand. Feeling wanted by multiple people is a good feeling. Shaq Barrett gonna have suitors. Chris Godwin gonna have suitors. Even Lavonte David, possibly. You know what I'm saying? But those guys want to get paid. Lavonte David especially, he got one contract left. 2-3-year deal. That's it. Tops. You don't think he want to get paid $10 to $15 million a year? It's hard to pay multiple guys $10+ million a year. It's hard. It's really hard. How many teams you know got like 8 players making $10 million a year? Plus. And then we're not even talking about the extensions for Carlton Davis and Jamel Dean, Jordan Whitehead, Vita. Like, come on, folks. Like, I want y'all to. I'm just giving y'all a little game, and I'm going to dig deeper. I'm going to talk about numbers. I'm going to talk about a lot of stuff when it comes to the Bucs roster, and I want y'all to really understand where I'm coming from. And this is no hate on my team. I'm just giving y'all the raw truth. I am not expecting everybody to come back. I'm not going to be hurt. I'm not going to be in my feelings if certain players don't come back. If he don't take I hope y'all don't get mad at some of these guys for leaving and going to other teams. Don't get mad at nobody. They came here, they did what they had to do, they won a Super Bowl, and they take the money. I don't want to hear no Bucs fans talking about, oh, he sucks for taking the money, and I hope he... No. The minute I see that, I'm going to block you. I don't want to see nobody talking about nobody bad. Don't talk about AD, don't talk about Sue, don't talk about Shaq Barrett, don't talk about Godwin. If these guys take money and go play somewhere else, I don't want to hear it. That's not right. Those guys got families just like you. And if they want to take the money, so be it. I've seen people talking about go get Adam Humphrey. Adam Humphrey got cut. How did he get paid? He was in the same situation, right? Remember Adam Humphrey? Adam Humphrey, he was a 6th-round pick or something like that. He got paid. He left the Bucs to go get paid. Now he got cut. Unfortunately, he didn't produce. Wasn't surprised by that. But he took the money. You know what I'm saying? That's the prime example of what a lot of guys think. I'm sorry, undrafted. Right. I'm sorry. Undrafted free agent. But he took the money. The first undrafted free agent, $27 million deal. You think he wasn't going to take that? Chris Godwin, a 3rd-round pick. You don't think he's going to take $18, $19 million a year? Oh, the Bucs going to franchise him for $15 million. I believe it when I see it. I'll believe it when Chris Godwin signed that franchise contract. And that alone is a $15 million hit by itself. $15 million cap hit for 1 year. Y'all see how that works? Or restructure some contracts. Sure, restructure all the contracts you want. That's cool. But at the end of the day, you got to pay these guys. These guys want to get paid. They just won Super Bowl. I don't blame them. I want to get paid too. So we're going to see what happens, folks. I want y'all to pay attention to that. I just kind of want to touch on, give a little light video about the possible free agents that the Bucs are going to, re-sign or let go. So stay tuned for more videos. I'm going to drop a lot of video. I'm going to do a lot of research on this. I'm going to come with a lot of facts. Facts over feelings. That's the new motto this year. Facts over feelings. That's what I'm on right now. Facts over feelings. So that's my new motto this year. I'm not gonna be getting to the feeling back and forth. I want to go with facts. I'm gonna come with a lot of facts. Facts over feelings. That's my new motto. So be prepared for some in-depth research. A lot of facts gonna be involved with this. It's gonna be a busy offseason. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be busy too. I'm gonna come with a lot of facts. And I know some of y'all ain't gonna like facts. You want feelings. I'm gonna give you facts. So that's the new motto. Facts over feelings. I don't want to hear no feelings. I want you to give me facts. Give me the reality. The reality of the net of it. Give me the net. Don't give me what you feel. I think and I feel. No, give me the facts. Facts over feelings. Hashtag. That's my new hashtag this year. Facts over feelings. All right, Bucs fans. It's gonna be okay. Everybody relax. Everybody panicking about who they gonna sign. Relax. Everything will get taken care of. You just gotta be cool and sit back. You can speculate all you want to. I'm gonna speculate all I want to, but I'm gonna also back it with facts. Is it possible for the Bucs to do all this? So stay tuned. It's gonna get fun, and more videos finna drop in the next few weeks. Next few days, whatever, I'm going to be talking about this. And I might even go even further, even break it down by position, starting with the O-line. Because I'm all about the trenches first. I'm all about the trenches first. So stay tuned for that. With that being said, subscribe to the channel, like the channel, follow BucosLocker on Twitter, follow BucosLocker on Facebook. This is your boy Isaiah, coming to you again with a locker room talk discussion. Subscribe, like, comment, share on all the videos, and make sure you hit that notification bell icon to notify you on all new videos that's posted on this channel. With that being said, fire those cannons, seize the day, raise the flag, and my new hashtag, facts over feelings. And I'm going to add some more hashtags too. Y'all have a good weekend. I'll see y'all soon. Deuces.